morning. It's really early right now. It's like 6:10 on Thanksgiving morning, so happy Thanksgiving. On my way for an early swim. Swimming at 6:30 this morning. On my way to the gym. Let's go. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. One of the things that I was thinking on my way back home that I wanted to share with you is I was thinking about this improvement that I've noticed on my swim, you know, in the last month and a half or 2 months. I have noticed that I have becoming not only a faster or more efficient swimmer, which is pretty cool, but another thing is that I think is pretty important too is that I'm feeling excited about swimming again, which is important, right? At least for me, out of the 3 disciplines in triathlon, swimming is the one that can be the most boring, especially if you do it by yourself. So I wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been doing in the last month or a couple of months that have helped me to improve my swim, right? And also to just get more excited about it, all right? So I wrote them down here. The first thing that I started doing, or I stopped doing maybe, is I stopped swimming by myself. So I used to just go to the pool, put in my routine, and try to do the routine by myself. So that didn't work well for me, you know. I would get so unmotivated. I would be like, oh my god, this is such a long routine, this is kind of a chore. So I decided to start joining like the masters group at the local gym that I go. I also started joining all the sessions at the club as well. Like for instance, one is called stroke development, which is a session that focuses on improving your stroke. I also started swimming with other people, and doing that has really helped me to, I mean, several things. One is the thing that I like the most, I think, is that swimming with other people really makes you really motivate yourself more, because one, you don't really need to think about what you're supposed to do. Two, you're with other people, so you feel like, oh, I don't wanna, you know, I don't want to let people down. And then you swim other people, you also see that other people are doing well, so you want to kind of keep up, so you get a little competitive with yourself as well. And also you make friends. So I definitely recommend, you know, to try that if you haven't done it. You know, most of the gyms really that, you know, have a pool, of course, they offer this kind of sessions, and I think most of them are free too. Okay, if you don't have that choice, or sometimes there are, you know, days where you have to swim by yourself, something that I started doing is right before I start my session for the day, I ask myself, okay, what is the goal with today? What is the goal with today's session? So rather than just dreading the whole session since the very beginning and thinking this is gonna be a chore, I have to swim, I don't know, 4,000 yards, 3,500, 3,000 yards. Stop and think about why you're doing this. When I think about, you know, this, and I ask myself, okay, what is the goal of this session? I think about, okay, I want to be a better swimmer. I want to do better Ironman Boulder next year. So I definitely need to spend the time and log in the, you know, the hours, or, you know, the yards, the miles that I need to become a better swimmer. So always think about the reason behind why you're doing that specific session. Number 3, and this is maybe not very important, but I think it helps, is to get yourself new gear. Sometimes it's like, with anything, right? When you're running and you get a new pair of shoes or running shoes, or with your bike you get, I don't know, a new water bottle. For instance, I got this pair of paddles that I really like a lot. They fit really nice and they feel really smooth, and when I wear them, I've been thinking more about my stroke. The other thing that I've been enjoying a lot lately, and it's been helping me a lot to really improve, is to be more aware of what I am doing. I used to just get in the pool and think, okay, I need to do, I don't know, 2,000 yards today, long swim, and I would just try to grind it and do it. Now I'm thinking more about other things, such as my stroke. I think about what is the right technique, and when I'm swimming, I think about it. I think, okay, this is how your hand or your arm should enter the water. Another thing that I've been thinking and working more is my breathing. Thinking about these things have definitely helped me to be more efficient in the water. Like, one of the things that I'm working on is pull as much water as possible, right? And that's something that I'm learning now. And the 5th one is a mental thing, really. It's basically just believe that you can. And when I say this, is more specifically during the moments where you're tired, but you have to keep going. Like, sometimes, you just doing long sets or pretty intense sets where you have to go all out, and then you have to go all out 25 yards, 50 yards, 100 yards, and then you only get a few seconds to rest to keep to start the next set, right? And you need to push yourself, because that's the only way to improve your fitness. So there are a lot of times where I'm just get tired, right? Physically tired, because it's hard, right? And I'm not in the best shape right now. I'm working on getting there. But when I get physically tired and I start kind of going to that dark zone where I don't believe in myself, I just try to focus again. Okay, I start talking to myself, of course, in my mind. I tell myself things such as good form, focus on good form, breathe, and even use whatever words you think are the best. For me, especially when I'm doing really fast sessions or all out, in my mind I tell myself machine. I don't know, this maybe sounds silly, but that is kind of what works for me, because I'm telling to myself I'm a machine. I don't need to breathe as much as I usually do. Physical pain, machines don't feel physical pain, so it's like machine. So anyway, those are the 5 things that I've incorporated to my training lately on my swim training, and yeah, I feel that it's definitely helping. So okay, quick recap. Okay, 1, if you swim by yourself and you've been training by yourself, I really recommend to consider joining a master's group or swim with other people. That is going to be really beneficial. 2, if you swim by yourself, always ask yourself the following question: what is the goal with today's session? I promise you it's going to help you to focus, and also going to help you with a little extra motivation, because you have to think about the big picture or your big goal, right? Okay, so 3, get yourself some gear or some apparel, something that a little treat, right, that will help you to keep yourself motivated, right? 4, think about, be more aware of your technique, because thinking about your breathing, thinking about your stroke, how you kick is really going to help you to be more efficient swimmer. Promise you, okay? And 5, believe in yourself, especially during the times where you're physically tired, that you think that you cannot keep going. I promise, just tell yourself that you can do it. Focus on something, talk to yourself, find your own words. I promise you that those things are gonna help you not only focus and finish what you're supposed to do, but take your training to the next level. I promise you. I just wanted to share with you the things that I've been doing lately that I can tell have helped me to improve my swim. So really excited about it. Would love to hear your comments. Would love to see if I don't know, you guys have all the things that you do to or have been doing lately, or you do on a regular basis to work or improve in your swim. Would love to hear that. See you in the next Dig Deep Chronicles video. All right, bye.